Today we are going to talk about negative thoughts, and I'm going to share 3 hacks that work, 3 tools that you can put to use immediately, and they will help you deal with those negative thoughts that cause your anxiety. Each hack is more powerful than the next, and they actually build on each other, so do make sure to watch to the very end to get the full scoop. If you're new to me and this is the first time that we are connecting, my name is Shana Rosenthal. I am a certified hypnotist and mindset success coach. I help people living with constant self-doubt eradicate fear, turn it into ultimate confidence and strong self-esteem without sabotage and traditional therapy. So, if you live with constant self-doubt and anxiety, subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the tips and tricks I share in future videos. So let's get going. How to deal with negative thoughts and anxiety. Hack number 1, awareness. For the next few days, just begin to become aware of what those negative thoughts are. What exactly are you saying to yourself when you're thinking? That is it. Begin as soon as this video is over and then continue to pay attention to what you're saying to yourself, what you're saying to yourself tomorrow and the day after. And each time you catch yourself thinking something negative about yourself, you just say, aha, there is one of those destructive thoughts again. Now, warning, before you shout back at me to tell me that you know this already, let me tell you, this is something that you still need to do. We all do. Why, I hear you ask? Well, we have about 70,000 thoughts a day, and over 95% of those happen automatically or subconsciously, and that we're not even aware of them. So we need to practice becoming more aware so that we're bringing them from the subconscious to the conscious, which is where we have more control. After spending a couple of days becoming aware of your automatic negative thoughts, let's call them ants from now on, we will move on to hack number 2. And we're going to add the traffic light. Stay with me here. In hack number 1, you train yourself to notice your ants. And now every time you catch yourself having one of those, immediately visualize a big red traffic light. The traffic light is going red, and it's signaling to you and it's signaling to your ants to stop now. It's so much more effective if we create a visual trigger here. Do not underestimate the traffic light. Vividly imagine the traffic light in your mind's eye. Make it big and clearly see how its light is big and red every time you catch yourself having a negative thought. And that moves us on to hack number 3, the garden. Okay, so now you're already becoming aware of your ants, and you use the traffic light to clearly give your ants the stop signal. And here in hack number 3 is where the magic really starts to happen. You see, your mind, well, it's like a computer with the subconscious mind running all the advanced programs automatically in the background without you even having to do a thing. And once we understand how powerful our subconscious mind is, we can start doing amazing things with it. We can make it work for us instead of against us. And so I call this hack the garden. Just imagine your subconscious mind like a big, beautiful garden, and there is a path right there in the middle of the garden, and you are walking on that path now. And here is where the magic happens. So listen very carefully. For every single action you take And for every single thought you are consciously thinking, you are planting a seed in that garden. Now, if you plant the seed of negative thought about yourself, it will slowly start growing in that garden. And after a few weeks, it's grown to a big, nasty plant of low self-esteem, or a plant that gives you negative emotions. However, the opposite is also true. If you plant positive thoughts about yourself in the garden, those too will grow bigger. The seed is planted and it will start growing. So you better make sure to plant positive seeds, but be aware, it doesn't end here. Because for every plant that grows in the garden, well, those plants will also have seeds on them, and those seeds will fall to the ground and more plants will grow, and so the plants will spread. Now, what kind of garden do you want? One that is full of nasty weeds, or one that is full of beautiful plants and gorgeous flowers? So, every time the traffic light turns red and you stop one of your ants, you should also make an effort to put a positive seed in that garden. So to recap, every time that traffic light turns red, you swap that negative thought with a more positive thought. Then you plant that thought into the garden, and remember, just like real seeds, it won't fully grow in one day. These will also take some time, but do this consistently and you will notice change, because you are addressing your self-esteem from the very foundation. So I hope that you found these hacks helpful. And no, I do have a number of very fast and effective protocols to manage these issues, ways that will have you feeling in control of your ants, feeling ultimate confidence, and accelerate your self-belief. So if you are interested in finding out more about my process, just click on the link below to schedule your time with me to find out if my process is a good fit for you. Do remember, like the video, share your comments, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. If any of this was surprising, if any of it turned on any light bulbs for you, or was helpful in any way, leave it in the comments below, and do subscribe or follow wherever you're seeing this so that we can stay connected. Until next time, do take care.